Hey guitarists, welcome back to All About Guitar Academy. Hey, this video is just going to be short, sweet, and simple. We're going to talk about drop D tuning. All right, first of all, before we can go into drop D, it's important to know what is a D chord and what does it look like. Here's what a D chord looks like on a chord chart. The way I recommend that you play that chord, I'll show you. I'm going to use finger number 2. I'm going to put that on the 2nd fret, 1st string. Then I'm going to take my index finger, or finger number 1. I'm going to put it 2 strings over towards me, which is the 3rd string from the bottom on the 2nd fret. Then I'm going to take my 3rd finger and I'm going to put that down here on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. So I've got string 1, 2, and 3 covered with those 3 fingers. I'll put the chord chart up again. You'll see by the little circle there, that means we're going to play the open D note for this chord. That's an open D on the 4th string. Okay, so if I play that open D note with the other 3 strings, it should sound like this. I'm playing the bottom 4 strings, string 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that is a D major chord. Now, if I played my E string, my low E with it, and all the other strings, it would sound like this, which doesn't quite sound right. And what we're looking for is another strong bass D note to really shape this chord out. So what I'm going to do is take my E string, my low E, and I'm going to tune it down to D. So I want it to sound like this note here, this open D, which is my 4th string from the bottom. Now I want to tune this E note down to where it matches. So here we go. I'm going to drop the note down. So we're going to start in E. I'm going down. Okay, those notes match now. So I've got my D note on the 4th string, open, matching this open bottom string, which used to be tuned to E, now it's tuned to D. Can you hear the similarities there? Okay, so now when I play my D chord, I'm going to go back to that D chord, put the chord chart up for you. All right, I've got my fingers, they look like this. I'm going to play all the strings, all 6 strings with that D chord. Notice how it sounds now. Hear that? So now I've got all 6 strings able to be played with that D chord, and it sounds really good and it has a heavy bottom end. Hear that? So when we plug our electric guitar in and we drop D, then it gets even more bottom end sounding, and I'll show you that in a minute. But that's how we drop D tune. All we're doing is dropping our E note down to a D. Now you can use a tuner to do it, or you can do it like I just did by ear. It's totally up to you. But now that I'm in drop D tuning, not only can I play a full D chord using all 6 strings, but I can use, for example, my middle finger and play 1-finger chords with this drop D tuning. And this is very helpful in a lot of classic rock songs. Tesla uses this in some of their songs, Metallica. I mean, I could go on and on. Led Zeppelin, lots and lots of songs use drop D. You probably can name some off too that I just didn't even mention. So I'll give you an example. I've got my middle finger here, finger number 2. I'm just going to lay that across all 3 of these bottom strings. I've got string number 4, 5, and 6 covered on the 3rd fret, and it sounds like this. So I'm making a chord by barring those 3 notes. So technically what I could do is I could make chords all the way up and down the neck like this. See what I mean? See what I mean? All right, now let's go grab the electric guitar and I'm going to show you what it sounds like on the electric. You ready? Let's go. Okay, so now I've got my Fender Strat, and what I'm going to do is tune down to drop D tuning. So right now my guitar should be, my low E should be an E. I'm going to bring it down to D. Okay, so now I've got some really low bottom with my drop D chords. All right, just playing a D chord here, D major. Really good example of a drop D tune you might have heard before, Fleetwood Mac, Gold Dust Woman. So I'm in D major right there. How the beginning of the song goes in drop D. They also have a song, World Turning, kind of goes like this. Let's see if you notice I'm using this low D to add that extra oomph, that extra bass into it. So another good example, Tesla, Heaven's Trail. Metallica. So those are just some examples of some drop D tuning songs. I hope this helped you today, and please leave in the comments any questions, anything I might have left out. Any comments at all. We appreciate those here. And stay tuned for more All About Guitar Academy videos coming at you soon. All right, keep on picking.